defense out there a little bit. We just got to learn how to kind of, once we get that lead, to really take off and even make that gap even bigger. So just some execution stuff on the offense.
So now you guys, Adara Jones, Garage Department Media, you guys play in Seattle where the fans are notorious for crowd noise. How much did the crowd noise and the energy from the crowd affect what you guys were trying to do?
Oh yeah, it was huge. I play here at U of H, so I know how it is. This city's gonna get behind the football team no matter who it is. So they were definitely giving us some problems. Made it really loud for us. Had to call a couple timeouts. So we were fully expecting that.
What did it mean to you to get back in front of this Houston crowd?
Oh, it was fun, man. Anytime you can get back to where you played at in college, that's a kind of a special opportunity. You don't get to do that too many times, so it was awesome. We had our kids out here. A lot of our kids out here was able to get on the sideline before the game and check it out, so it was pretty fun.
And in the second half, you guys seemed to let the offense just kind of sputtered here. Is there something that Houston was doing to take it away from you guys?
I think so. They were taking away some stuff that was kind of more so there in the first half. We just kind of got to get back on film and see what we can do. Our first full game with BJ out there, so I think he definitely gave us a spark. We were rolling, so just kind of looking at the tape and seeing back what is going to be our answer when they take away some of the things that were working early.
So now what do you go back and say to your teammates to get you guys, you have the second half of the season, y'all are still very much in contention for the playoffs. What do you go back and say to your team to get you guys refocused, and back on track?
Right. No, those guys know what it is. We've been in every game. I think after we get back and look at the film, we can see that a couple of things go another way. We win this game, and this is one of the top teams in the league. Obviously, they're undefeated. So there's no down spirits, there's no negativity or anything like that going on in the locker room. We play both teams that we lost to again. So it's just get back to work when we get to Seattle and come out next week with a win.
Now, BJ. You're back in Houston. First, describe what that felt like to play in front of the Houston crowd one more time, and then tell us how it felt first start and what you guys were able to do in the first half and what adjustments you need to make sure that a replica of the second half doesn't happen next week.
Houston's a great city. I had the opportunity to play with the Texans and to be there, and experience a playoff game, and the atmosphere and the type of energy this city provides is pretty cool. But as for us now, with the Seattle Dragons, we just got to get back to the drawing board and make sure that we continue to do what we need to do to get better. And, our locker room is still together, and we're not out of it, and we believe that.
Coach has already said you're the quarterback going forward here. What does that mean to know you got that confidence from your head coach?
It's a blessing. I've always, wanted to have the opportunity to start and play quarterback on the professional level. I've spent some time in the NFL, but to hear that from Coach Zorn, who's a legend in Seattle, means a lot.
Anybody else?
BJ, what were they doing in the second half that you guys had those 4 drives stall at the end there? Just what was Houston doing that you're seeing different after everything kind of was clicking? You guys were getting everything going in the first half.
Yeah, I feel like as an offense we should take ownership of what we need to do to get better. So, hats off to Houston, great football team, but I still believe that there's some things that we left on the table that we need to take advantage of.
So now you guys went away from the run, and Coach said more or less because of the lead in after the third quarter. How much of that was calls or adjustments made at the line, and how much of it is just simply you go back to the film and decide what to do with that next week?
We try to do what we can, try to take advantage of the defense and take what they give us. Not try to do too much because, it is a game of inches. So the more you can do each play, the further you can get down the field, the more your chances are of scoring. So, the defense switches up things. They make adjustments, in the second half, and we have to make adjustments as well.
So how different was this team compared to every other team that you guys have played this season?
They were out there flying around on defense. our defense came out with a strong first half and in the first quarter, and we got up 14-0. And I think, you know, a team that's 4-0, you got to know that they're going to come back fighting, and it's never going to be over. So hats off to them. They played their tails off, and, you know, we expected that coming in, and now it's just about cleaning up the little things.
Anything else, guys? All right, thank you.